In a world where time, energy, and money are invaluable, outdated processes and tools can be a silent drain on resources. AT&T discovered a way to tackle this issue by empowering employees to identify and eliminate these inefficiencies, one small step at a time. This approach has saved the company millions, proving that even minor adjustments can lead to significant results. The birth of a Raindrop. It all started with an $8 expense claim that was rejected due to a minor travel policy technicality. This small inconvenience sparked the idea of what AT&T now calls a raindrop. A raindrop represents an annoying policy, an outdated process, or a tool that has outlived its usefulness, anything that hinders progress rather than helps. While a single raindrop might seem insignificant, when they accumulate, they can create a flood of frustration, wasting time, energy, and resources. The impact of eliminating raindrops over the past 3.5 years, AT&T has focused on fixing or eliminating these raindrops. The results have been impressive: 3.6 million hours saved and over $230 million in costs avoided. This success story began with something as small as an $8 expense, showing that even the smallest inefficiencies can have a big impact when addressed systematically. The challenge of bureaucracy. Despite the clear benefits of reducing bureaucracy, it's a challenge that many organizations face. AT&T, with its long history dating back to 1885, is no exception. The company operates in highly regulated industries like broadband and wireless, where caution and adherence to tradition are often necessary. However, this cautious approach can also lead to the accumulation of outdated systems and policies that remain unchallenged for decades. In this video, we'll explore how AT&T employees turned these raindrops into a downpour of savings, and how other organizations can do the same by empowering their workforce to challenge outdated processes and tools. The spark behind the initiative. How Project Raindrops was born. The birth of Project Raindrops at AT&T was driven by a combination of three powerful forces. First, an annual employee survey revealed widespread frustration with outdated tools, processes, and systems. Employees were vocal about the inefficiencies that slowed them down, signaling a pressing need for change. Then, the onset of COVID-19 challenged everyone to work differently. The pandemic highlighted the importance of efficiency and adaptability in a rapidly changing environment, further pushing the company to reconsider how it operated. Simultaneously, a company-wide initiative was underway to consolidate and update AT&T's systems and networks. This effort aimed to improve employee and customer experiences by streamlining applications, reducing the number of vendors, and upgrading servers. These three forces combined to make more people at AT&T question the status quo, often realizing that many processes were simply carried out because that's how it's always been done. The birth of Project Raindrops in the summer of 2020, this growing curiosity and dissatisfaction led to the creation of Project Raindrops. A small group of employees, eager to make a difference, came up with the name and volunteered to lead the initiative. With just an email address and a call for submissions, the project began its journey. The team invited employees to submit their ideas for eliminating inefficiencies, and the response was overwhelming. Managers and leaders across the company amplified this invitation through emails, messages, and meetings, encouraging a flood of submissions that the team could tackle. Turning ideas into action. The very first suggestion led to a significant improvement: the streamlining of system access processes. From there, Project Raindrops grew rapidly. Over 270 crowdsourced ideas have been acted upon, resulting not only in greater efficiency but also in a shared sense of responsibility among employees for improving the company. One of the most popular changes was replacing a cumbersome virtual private network (VPN) system that constantly logged users out. The new VPN is just as secure but requires less frequent logins, greatly improving the user experience. Another well-received change was the removal of the requirement to document every attendee at certain corporate events, like retirement celebrations or team lunches, when filing expense reports. This small tweak saved time and reduced unnecessary bureaucracy. Other improvements included automatic approval of minor expenses, eliminating the need for supervisor sign-off, and shipping new employee badges directly to the employees instead of routing them through their managers. Growing and celebrating success. Project Raindrops has evolved into a more structured program, with a team of 6 full-time employees dedicated to its success. The program now has its own page on the company intranet, making it easy for employees to submit their ideas and track progress. The process is simple yet effective. An employee sends in a request, which is quickly reviewed and analyzed. The team checks if similar issues have already been addressed, assesses the potential savings, and considers any compliance, audit, legal, or security risks. If the idea is approved, which happens in the vast majority of cases, the team collaborates with the employee and relevant leaders to agree on a budget, timeline, and definition of success. Employees who have a raindrop, retired, are celebrated as heroes within the company. Their names are added to a wall of fame that spans nearly every department and level at AT&T. A chain of command email is sent out to acknowledge their contribution, and the CEO often speaks about these improvements with pride. The company has even adopted the hashtag #StopTheFlood, reflecting the collective effort to eliminate inefficiencies and foster a more productive work environment. Through Project Raindrops, AT&T has demonstrated how empowering employees to challenge the status quo can lead to significant savings and a more engaged workforce. By addressing even the smallest inefficiencies, the company has not only improved its bottom line but also strengthened its culture of continuous improvement. 3 keys to success. In the successful implementation of Project Raindrops, 3 key attributes emerged as crucial factors that contributed to its effectiveness. These principles not only guided the project but also offer valuable insights for other organizations aiming to replicate similar initiatives. Let's dive into each of these attributes and understand how they played a pivotal role in transforming AT&T's operations. 1. Simplicity and empowerment. One of the core reasons for the success of Project Raindrops was its intentionally informal design. In many organizations, great ideas are often buried under layers of bureaucracy, approvals, and unnecessary paperwork. This project sought to eliminate these barriers by adopting a streamlined and straightforward process. The foundation of Project Raindrops was simple: ask employees for their ideas, listen to them, and empower them to act on those ideas. From the very beginning, it was clear that this initiative was genuine. Employees knew that their suggestions would lead to real change, not just be shelved. The process began with a simple initial form, followed by a live conversation with the employee who submitted the idea. The Project Raindrops intake team would then assess the idea to ensure it wasn't a duplicate and that it was legal and feasible. Once an idea was deemed official, it was handed over to the Raindrop Solutions team, which was empowered to design and implement the best solution as quickly as possible. Executive governance was only needed in rare cases where special funding was required. This approach kept the project simple and made change friction-free, ensuring that the project itself did not become another bureaucratic hurdle. 2. Empowering change from within. Project Raindrops resonated with AT&T employees because it was driven by them and for them. The project went viral within the company because it addressed real frustrations and delivered immediate, tangible benefits. This bottom-up approach was key to its success. Rather than leaders imposing demands on employees or consultants presenting strategies, the project invited employees to take control of their own work environment and fix the issues that were slowing them down. The program's popularity was fueled by its ability to improve employees' day-to-day experiences. By empowering employees to identify and solve problems, Project Raindrops created a sense of ownership and engagement that drove widespread participation. To maintain momentum, the project is continually promoted internally, ensuring that all employees, especially newcomers, are aware of it and feel empowered to contribute. While many ideas have come from long-term employees who are deeply familiar with AT&T's processes, new employees bring fresh perspectives and can often spot opportunities for improvement more clearly. By encouraging input from all employees, the project has been able to harness a diverse range of insights and ideas. 3. Leadership endorsement and resource allocation. While Project Raindrops was driven by employees, it would not have been successful without strong support from AT&T's leadership. Some of the changes required by the project involved significant investments or policy shifts. In these cases, the employees who proposed the ideas, as well as the teams responsible for implementing them, needed backing from the company's leaders. For example, when a suggestion was made to adjust how the company reviews small expenses, leadership support was essential to secure the necessary resources to develop a better solution, such as using AI to detect fraud rather than relying on manual spot checks. This kind of top-down support was critical in ensuring that the proposed changes were not only implemented but also sustained over time. Leaders at AT&T recognized the value of empowering employees to drive change and were willing to make the necessary investments to support these efforts. This endorsement from the top created a culture of continuous improvement, where employees felt confident that their ideas would be taken seriously and acted upon. Project Raindrops at AT&T offers a powerful example of how organizations can successfully tackle inefficiencies and drive meaningful change by focusing on simplicity, employee empowerment, and strong leadership support. By adopting an informal approach, empowering employees to take the lead, and ensuring top-level support, AT&T was able to transform countless small frustrations into significant improvements, ultimately saving the company millions of dollars and creating a more efficient and engaged workforce. This approach is not only replicable within AT&T but also offers valuable lessons for other companies and industries looking to foster a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. By keeping the process simple, driven by those who experience the challenges firsthand, and supported by leadership, any organization can turn its own raindrops into opportunities for growth and success. Lessons learned. As we reflect on the success of Project Raindrops, two key lessons emerge that are essential for understanding the broader impact of this initiative. These lessons not only highlight the transformative potential of small changes but also underscore the importance of leveraging modern technology to drive significant business improvements. The power of technology. Accelerating change. One of the most striking realizations from Project Raindrops is how modern technology has revolutionized the scale and speed at which we can implement changes. Advances in machine learning and artificial intelligence have made it possible to achieve things that were unimaginable just a few years ago. These technologies allow us to process vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and automate tasks, all of which contribute to making the process of eliminating inefficiencies faster and more effective. For instance, AI can now analyze patterns in expense reporting or system access, flagging issues that previously required manual oversight. This not only speeds up the process but also ensures a higher level of accuracy and consistency in implementing solutions. The integration of such technologies into Project Raindrops has allowed AT&T to tackle problems on a larger scale, with greater precision and efficiency. The cumulative impact of small changes, from raindrops to a flood. The second key lesson is that small changes, when compounded over time, can lead to significant transformation. This principle is evident in the results of Project Raindrops, where addressing numerous small issues has collectively led to a substantial impact on the business. In the beginning, Project Raindrops focused on retiring small, isolated inefficiencies, each raindrop representing a minor annoyance or outdated process. However, as more and more of these raindrops were addressed, the cumulative effect became a flood of positive change. Small process improvements, when added together, have the potential to transform entire business operations. This concept of compounding small changes is not just a practical strategy, it also has a profound psychological effect. As James Clear discusses in his book Atomic Habits, the repetition of small, positive behaviors reinforces a new identity, both for individuals and for the organization as a whole. When employees repeatedly see their suggestions being taken seriously and implemented, it reinforces their identity as valuable contributors to the company. This shift in mindset can lead to a more engaged, motivated, and innovative workforce. Shifting focus. From retiring raindrops to solving tsunamis. With the success of Project Raindrops, AT&T is now looking to shift its focus from merely retiring individual raindrops to tackling larger, more complex issues, what we might call solving tsunamis. As the company continues to identify and eliminate small inefficiencies, patterns and themes will inevitably emerge, revealing bigger opportunities for improvement. This shift in focus involves looking at areas where multiple raindrops have pooled together, creating larger challenges that require more comprehensive solutions. By investing in these larger areas, AT&T can build on the progress made through Project Raindrops and drive even greater business transformation. The goal is to move beyond addressing isolated issues and start solving the underlying problems that cause these inefficiencies in the first place. The true value of Project Raindrops: empowering employees. While the tangible results of Project Raindrops, millions of hours saved and over $230 million in costs avoided, are impressive, the most valuable return on this initiative may be the hardest to quantify: the impact on how AT&T employees see themselves and the company. Project Raindrops sends a powerful message to employees that their ideas matter and that their time is valued. It shows that AT&T is committed to creating an environment where employees are empowered to take ownership of their work, minimize roadblocks, and focus on achieving great results. This empowerment not only drives innovation and efficiency but also fosters a culture of trust and respect. In today's competitive business landscape, every company aspires to be innovative, creative, and employ motivated people. Project Raindrops offers a blueprint for achieving this by harnessing the collective power of small changes, supported by modern technology and strong leadership. By empowering employees to take the lead in identifying and solving problems, AT&T has not only improved its operations but also strengthened the bond between the company and its workforce. Conclusion: a path to continuous improvement. Project Raindrops at AT&T illustrates how small, incremental changes, when driven by technology and employee empowerment, can lead to significant business transformation. The lessons learned from this initiative offer valuable insights for any organization looking to foster a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. By focusing on the cumulative impact of small changes and leveraging modern technology, companies can achieve remarkable results and build a more engaged and motivated workforce.